So my suggestion is this, that the Juan de Fuca plate broke off. I believe that this section of land here, this massive section of land that you're seeing right here, broke off. I have information that a massive earthquake hit in 1612. I can't find information on that earthquake. Now, did a massive earthquake hit this Juan de Fuca plate? Did this used to be above water? Because according to the records and the story that I heard, that in 1612, this area right here dropped by 16,000 feet dramatically. And guess how far down that area where that line on the coast is? 19,000 feet. So did this Juan de Fuca plate plunge into the sea, creating a massive tsunami that caused ships to be buried in 40 feet of mud in Kansas, and bones and precious metals to be found all the way across the United States, creating, or not creating, but filling the Great Lakes from a tsunami that occurred when this thing went underwater either in 1612 or on January 26th, 1700 from a 9.2. We're going to watch an animation of the wave from the 1700 earthquake. Now, I don't know if this thing, yeah, here it goes. So take a look at this. This is on January 2nd of 1700. You're going to tell me that that tsunami did not go across the United States, creating that gash in the Rocky Mountains, the I-70 corridor? Look at the size of this friggin' tsunami. Now, that didn't go over land. That's a tsunami from a massive 9.2 earthquake. I mean, look at the water. They were talking about tsunamis in Japan that washed away their villages because of this thing, all the way across the ocean. Clearly, this tsunami probably went all the way across the United States, didn't it? Creating the Great Lakes, or filling them full of water, just exactly as stated by Indians and documented by the guy who founded Quebec. Here's a graphic showing that off the coast of Seattle, the oceanic plate does indeed dive downward, meaning that if it decided to dive downward in a massive thrust, that it could have gone 16,000 feet in that thrust. And who would say that it couldn't? The Earth is a big, big place. And to say that the Earth couldn't drop 16,000 feet in one drop, how would you know that? Of course, they're not going to tell you about it. Scientists witnessed and are witnessing the plate breaking apart. In previous videos, I showed you little holes on the ocean floor where little bubbles were rising. You can go and check previous episodes and see those bubbles that are coming up out of the Cascadia Juan de Fuca plate. This is what they look like now. Wow. This is the Juan de Fuca plate right now. Why isn't this on the news? Because the Juan de Fuca plate can trigger the San Andreas. These weren't kicking out black smoke before. It was just little clear bubbles. Why aren't they showing us this stuff on TV? You can see right there, 7/1/26. This is new. These vents are being studied. They're being watched. Endeavor segment. This is where they're watching all of these vents popping off right here. And I'll show you the scientific equipment down there. And you can see they're watching this. They ain't saying nothing to you. But this area right here is where they're watching. So apparently, some things getting ready to pop off on the old ocean floor. And, well, that looks to be like a pretty big hole that's forming there that they've got outlined. Those are some nice sea graphs that they've got all mapped out and charted out where they think a big rip, a big hole is occurring. I mean, there's tearing right there. You can see this, and this is before the even ripping is gone, but you can see it's tearing open. You can see the ripping occurring. And they know about it. They ain't going to tell you. The stuff's ripping open now. So, that section is going down. And clearly, it's starting to pop off. It's smoking now. It's not bubbling. It's smoking up there. And they're watching it. And they're saying it could kick off the San Andreas. I believe that the reason that they will not show old maps of America because it used to look like that. I believe that entire chunk broke off somewhere between 1600 and 1700, creating a massive global tsunami. I believe that that used to be above ground, and we just got to find some guy named Juan, and he's going to tell us what's going on. Juan knows. Is the Earth's floor, the sea floor, cracking right now? And if it were, would we be notified? Or are they going to wait for it to plunge anywhere from 0 to 16,000 feet in one fell swoop, taking away entire communities like in the movie of 2012? I thought that was a joke when sections of the coastline were just going underneath. I thought that was some serious sci-fi. I think now that all sci-fi movies are based in reality, and I think that's exactly what happened in 1700, and they saw it, and they reproduced that for us. What you're seeing right there, that's straight out of 2012 when all the communities were just starting to pop up and then go into the ocean. Tell me that's not that. That's exactly how it would occur, and would occur very suddenly. Here's an old map of America. Explain it. Explain that. This is up there where this earthquake supposedly happened. This is America. Does that look like the Great Lakes to you, man? Look at that. For real? These are legit maps, man. You have to tell me the hell you're staring at. Because I'll tell you one thing. I don't ever remember there being an ocean there, man. Crazy stuff. There's an old map of America, man. The hell? So, some strange happenings. I think these maps prove that something cataclysmic happened up in that area. And they just don't want to tell you what happened in this area. So they're just leaving it out of history, just deleting it like they delete everything. Will Hollywood be an island? Well, I hope so, you motherfuckers.